And hello fellows, Herogon here. Today is Tuesday, November 28th of 2023. It's now 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and so far things have been going pretty okay. Almost the start of the Christmas season. Right now it's the Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Cyber Week, whatever, where people are probably getting good deals. I, of course, even if I do have money of my own, have preferred not to try and go into the rush and bustle, even online, I guess. And not only that, I prefer to have my stuff around Christmas. You know what I mean. Anyways, let's get into this week. This week's Shawnthebro tutorial involves player profile statistics. It is part 2 of player profiles and part 200 of the How to Make Your Own Fighting Game series. And wow, 200 episodes of the fighting game framework that Shawnthebro has made. That's a monumental point in there. I've been viewing them for quite a while, since way before then. Anyways, this particular episode involves adding stats to the Player Profile Widget, tracking the numbers of wins a player has achieved, and determining the quote-unquote favorite character and stage. Now, going into the code itself, there's a whole lot to handle here. Let's see. We've got a few new variables here involving integers. Num matches played, the total number of matches played by the main player. Num matches won, the total number of matches won by the main player. In this case, main player refers to the main account that is playing the game, or at the very least, whatever account you're playing on. The win streak the main player has reached, current win streak. The highest win streak, being highest win streak, obviously. The total number of matches played as Jason Wesley, num matches played as Jason Wesley, and the total number of matches played as Adam Mortem, or num matches played as Adam Mortem. And the same goes for 2 levels, called Beachside Karate Dojo and Training Room, obviously. And of course, there is a few new functions. Update highest win streak updates our main player's highest win streak. Our determine favorite character function, which is blueprint callable, updates the main player's favorite character, or the character otherwise known as the character they have used the most out of all other playable characters. Same goes for the stage part. There's a determine favorite stage function. And that is pretty much the newest stuff for base game instance. I, of course, have set each and every variable to 0 by default. And before we get into what's in CPP, I've added duplicates of sorts to my save game data. That way, I can ensure that I've saved the win streak, longest win streak, matches played as Jason Wesley and Adam Mortem, as well as highest, win streak, oh man, sorry about all of that. We've got matches played, matches won, win streak, longest win streak, matches played as Jason Wesley, matches played as Adam Mortem, and the matches played on Beachside Karate Dojo and Training Room, respectively. I've put these in save game data so I can save it all later on, using both save game, all of these variables here, And then in load game, loading all those variables here the next time we open the game. Now update highest win streak if our current win streak is greater than the highest win streak, then the highest win streak equals our current win streak. And for determining our favorite character, if the num matches played as Jason Wesley is greater than or equal to num matches played as Adam Mortem, we return an integer of 0, which is essentially Jason Wesley's value. Otherwise, if the opposite of that is true, Adam Mortem's matches is greater than or equal to matches played as Jason, we return Adam Mortem. Same goes for determining our favorite stage, where we're just using the variables for the stages this time around. And of course, there's a few areas for the game mode itself. Let's see. Okay. Let's see from the game mode. In our match 1 part. In match 1, we have a few new parts. We increment the num matches that we've played regardless of the winner. We increment the number of matches played as the specific character, where we switch on player 1's character class. If the character class is default, we increment the num matches played as Jason Wesley and then break. If it's Adam Mortem, then we increment the num matches played as Adam Mortem, getting our base game instance as a reference. And then break from that. And then for our levels part, we of course have if base game instance level to load dot compare is beachside karate dojo equals 0, then our base game instance will get to the num matches played on beachside karate dojo and increment that variable. Otherwise, it will increment the num matches played on training. And if player 1 has won the match, if our winning character equals player 1, we increment the num matches 1 and increment our current win streak, and update our highest win streak achieved by the main player if applicable. Otherwise, if we lose the match, then our current win streak will be set to 0. So yeah, that is almost all of the stuff. Let's see. And I believe that is pretty much it for all of our stuff here. Let's go into the blueprints right now. Let's see. In our player profile widget, we have now created bindings for each of our text. Matches played, matches won, highest win streak, favorite character, and favorite stage. Going into here, it's simple enough. In the event graph, we cast to our base game instance, set our game instance reference, which is of base game instance type, determine our favorite character using the game instance reference as a target, return the value into this new variable, favorite character index, saying that using the return value of determine favorite character, and doing the same for favorite stage, determining favorite stage. We set our favorite stage index to whatever is in determine favorite stage. Then for each of the text, it's simple enough. We get the game instance reference and get our num matches played, won, highest win streak, and so on for that sort of thing. Now, these are for the matches 1 parts. We append them with each integer variable going into the B part, where we convert the integer value to a string. And then toText string converts then to text and put into our return node. For get favorite character text, it's similar, but we don't use the game instance reference. We instead use favorite character index and favorite stage index respectively. And we use a select node, which is sort of like the switch on integer node, which I prefer to use since it's a little more of a space saver sometimes. And that is pretty much all there is to it. Now let's go into the game itself. In Player Profile, as you can see, my matches played is 1, and matches 1 is 1. Highest win streak is 1. Favorite character is Adam Mortem. And favorite stage is Beachside Karate Dojo. Now, I've done things before this, but if we go into the local, because our practice mode no longer lets us, defeat anyone. So going into here, I choose Adam Mortem, then skip that whole stuff there, and then I fight. Now it may take a little while to get through all of this, but bear with me here on the gameplay front as I continue comboing here my second player here. And then keep on going there. And as you can see, our character is getting close to damage health. So our timer keeps ticking, and do know that it does take quite a while for things to go down for health. I'd probably be tempted to try and, and there we have it. Our character is defeated. Everything's slowed down for the moment. And our save file icon is right there, saving it all. Every single value, and is about to give us currency in the meantime. Once both characters are up and done, then it will change to this right here. It's a bit primitive for my camera to be like this, but hey, it's the best I can do for the moment. And soon enough we'll see the pop-up screen for the exit menu. There we have it. We have 20 coins. We go back to the main menu, and then from the player profile, you'll be able to see everything. Whoop. And in player profile, matches played is 2 now, matches 1 is 2, and the highest win streak is 2. It's pretty dang amazing what you can do with that. And thanks to me saving all of the values, I can easily keep all of that. Now, for saving values, it's a little early since Sean didn't do that in Player Profiles Part 2, but I decided to go along and get things prepped for this Sunday, this particular Sunday, since it's Tuesday right now. Credit again goes to Shawnthebro for all of his tutorials. They are pretty dang amazing. I hope for those that are looking to join Unreal Engine and try to program their own video games, why not stop by with Shawnthebro's tutorials? A lot of his videos can help, and for those that have a little bit of a hard time, you can always join the Discord server that he has right here. With all of that being said, I've been Herogon, you've been you. Thank you for tuning in, but for now, I will see you all real soon. Goodbye everyone, and have a hero-tastic day.